What's happening, people? Welcome back to Ches 99, another live video for you. Everybody who's new, I don't even care. If you like me, loathe me, hate me, you probably will like me because the content is banging right now. Hit the subscribe, like, and comment below. That's the main thing. Comments and likes is where I come from, innit? You get it's my language, especially the comments. Whether the super chats or not, talk to me. I'm here for the community. That's it. The community. For you, man. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Simple. What's everyone saying? What is everybody saying? What a lovely, 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 lovely Saturday afternoon. You know what I'm saying? See, this is the thing. I've learned from last year. So I'm not going to be stupid and talk too much. But at the same time, I'm just going to observe the weekend. Do you get it? Do you get it? Like, man's gonna observe the weekend. That's all I'm gonna do, bro. And I got a little panel for you, man. Tomorrow is Carnage. You know how it goes. I've got a full panel for you lot. As always, you know what I'm saying? Your favorite show of the week. Forget the other channel. The favorite show of the week is Carnage. 10:30 p.m. tomorrow. Be there, be square. Full panel, all faces you love and love. You know what I'm saying? Big up every single one of you in the chat. Big up Naf for the redirect as well. Big up Keen. Oh, you don't think I know about this? Of course I do, G. Big up Matthew every single time being a member, and you can sign up to be a member too. Look at the join, click it, it's like $2.99 a month. The perks are actually worth it. These lot are gonna get benefited the next week or so. Don't watch that, yeah? Big up Frederick, big up Mazza. I'll try and get the link here. But it is a membership thing as well. Like, if you become a member, people at CSA Mafia will get added to a chat, and then from there, once you engage in my chat and more people in there's people in there now that I'm gonna make, then you could start getting links out and coming on the live stream. That's how it kind of works. But big up Frederick every single time I've seen you in my chat. So big up. Let me just see what my panel's saying as well, man. Did you get it? Like, let me just see what's going on. But how's everyone doing, man? How is everyone doing? What team? You know what it is as well? What team fumbled it more? What team fumbled it more, chat? What team do you think fumbled it more? What team do you think fumbled it more? Was it Arsenal or was it Liverpool? Was it Arsenal or was it Liverpool? You might let me know. Because I genuinely, I'm actually like in the middle between who actually bottled it more. Not even bottled it. Who fumbled more? So there's two ways looking at it, yeah, before the panel comes through, yeah. There's a few. Remember, guys, 10:30 tomorrow is Carnage. I need everyone to subscribe, and remember, memberships get perks. I'm not like other channel where I'm like, oh, you pay for your membership, cool. I'll give you, man, the perk. Not pill, the perk. Do you know what I'm saying? So hit that. But who fumbled it more? Ignore the wrist one, by the way. Who fumbled it more? Arsenal or Liverpool? And why? Tell me why. Because there's many ways to look at it. There are many ways. So you've got the Arsenal perspective, which is they were already a few points off Chelsea. I think it was 2. They were already 6 points of Liverpool, with Liverpool having a game in hand. And therefore, they needed to win no matter the circumstances. No matter the circumstances, they needed to win regardless. Regardless of what the context was with Liverpool or Chelsea or Man City, the teams in and around them, they needed to win regardless, and they didn't win. And not to make it that they didn't win is the way they perform when they didn't win. It's also a problem. It's also an issue. The chance creation, the clinical nature, the management errors, the squad rotation. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand? That is the problem. Why? What is going on at Arsenal? Why can't they get over the line? What is the issue? Chat, let me know, please. Please let me know. What is the problem? What is the problem, chat? Please let me know, because I genuinely couldn't tell you. Do you know what I'm saying? What is the problem? Why is it they like? What is it? Why can't Arsenal get over this thing? I don't really understand. Can someone tell me why? Can someone explain to me why? Because every single week there's a new problem. Every single week there's a new excuse. Every single week there's a new problem to rectify. I don't understand. Why? This is forget Chelsea. Forget City playing tomorrow. What is the issue? And that's what I want to find out today. This really is an emergency because there's no way any of you lot predicted Arsenal to drop points and Liverpool in the same game week. Also, we're focusing on Arsenal right now, but really? Really? Who's going to predict Arsenal to drop points at home to Everton? Who? It just isn't good enough. But I need you, man, to give me a diagnosis. Put your comments in now. 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 What is going on? Do you know what I'm saying? What is going on? Bigger Ahmed in the building. Bigger Ahmed in the building. Every single time I'm going to add Ahmed's description below so you can check out his channel. Big up the bridge. As always, coming clutch. What are you saying, bro? Is it
doing good, man? It's crazy day today. I don't know what's going on, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel. Like,
it's mad, man. It's mad. Just like I'm very shocked, man. That's all I'm saying, man. I didn't think the season would be going this crazy. I'll be honest, man. I don't know about you, bro. It's looking crazy, man. This season.
Like, you know what it is as well? The season is still early.
It's only 15 games.
Put it this way, yeah. Put it this way. Well, this season's like a tree. And at the moment, you can see the big stalk. But what's happening is, Ahmed, it's starting to branch.
Yeah.
And the issue is branching in ways we don't expect. Deep the analogy, people. Let's concentrate.
Guys, you know what's crazy, guys? Yeah, I'm not even gonna. Let's not even talk about. Obviously, we're Chelsea fans, right? Yeah. You know, City could be 6 points behind Liverpool if they win their game against United. It's against Liverpool. Do you know how crazy that sounds?
With a game in hand, add that in as well, though. Yeah.
I'm sorry, my apologies. Yeah. I was just talking about obviously.
Ahmed, let's not do this stream. Let's not talk about tomorrow's game. Yeah.
I'm not talking about Chelsea. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about United.
Let's just talk about today. Let's talk about today. I don't want to be coming here tomorrow. I'll be like, yo.
I'm not talking about club. See me? I'm not talking about what I'm going to do. I'm not talking about how the players are going to earn. I'm just worried about trying to
carry that chest, bro. Carry that.
I'm here to beat
that. Carry that chest, bro.
I'm here to break curses, man. I'm here to break curses. That's what I care about, man.
No. What's that face for? No. Carry that chest, bro.
Hey, listen. Chelsea's got chest, but it's not like we're gonna win the league. It's more like I think we could stay within. But tomorrow's another tester. If we drop points tomorrow, then no one's gonna be like, "Oh, you bottled it." They'll be like, "Yeah, we kind of expected this." You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say
because everyone's what I mean is like everyone expects Chelsea to fall off eventually. Do you understand? Like whether it be this week or 2 weeks, I think Everton away and Brentford at home will be good like pointers. If we win both games, King, I'm telling you now. Anyway, You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to it.
I wanted to hear it. I wanted to hear it. I was waiting for it.
You know me, I lost myself. I was like, wait.
I hear you. I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't lie. My expectations for Chelsea have changed though. Like from the start of the season, I can't lie. My expectations have changed still. Now I definitely put you above Arsenal though, like 1,000,000%.
Bro,
I put us above Arsenal, but now definitely put you above us. Arsenal
you man know innit? Because you man know me for a long time in terms of stream wise. Yeah, I've never backed down for my ownership. So why I'm saying that point is because football changes like that.
Facts.
1 minute you're crap. 1 minute you're good. Look at Chelsea. We won the league, came 10th, won the league.
And I can't lie. At the time,
that's how football is. Like it's unpredictable. Who would have thought Man City won 4 on the bounce and win the Champions League in 5 years? What?
I hear you. No, I hear you.
One thing I know we're gonna talk about Arsenal today, yeah, but
of course that's the first topic. Big up,
I would like to say,
big up Ahmed in the chat.
Listen, I would like to say, yeah, I did call Arsenal the season. You know what I mean? One thing I said, yeah, about Arsenal is that I worried about their team stagnating, yeah. And this season, they've not only I would argue stagnated. There's even been a decline in my personal opinion, in the team. And I think a big part that plays into it, yeah, is that I think Arteta, as the seasons have gone on, has become more and more defensive. He's become more and more scared. That's just the best way to put it, bro. He is really shook here about conceding goals, bro. The lineup that he came out today with 2 CDMs against Everton, bro. These man, are gonna defend. All Everton's gonna be doing today, guys, is defending. That's all they're gonna do. They're not here to counter attack. They're not here to get a goal. They're just here to get the point and keep it pushing. And that's and I don't understand why they don't do that, bro. How can you how Martinelli, Ashley Young, Listen, I know Ashley Young's a legend in that lawyer. Big up to Ashley Young, in his younger days, But Ashley Young's 30 years old. You know what I mean? Ashley Young's 30 years old, bro. No, it's not even like me saying, if he was Marcelo or something like that, like one of the older guys like that, so elite guy, I'm like, you know what, that's fair enough. I can give the 38 a pass for that. Ashley Young got 38, bro. This guy's been red carded twice this season.
Bro, I told these man, call me an oracle. Call me an oracle because I knew this was gonna happen before the season started, innit? I knew these men were gonna bottle it. They didn't buy no backup right winger like I said they needed. They didn't buy a striker like I said they needed. Yeah, their squad depth was shit. Martinelli was supposed to be better than Diaz and all of these sorts of. I knew we would finish above them. I knew it. And I said, if you're going for the title and we finish above you, do your maths, fam. That means we're in a title race and we're gonna win the title as well, fam. Yeah, I said that to these Arsenal fans because I knew that their what do you call it was their squad depth and that it wasn't what they're pointing it out to be. They're overhyping these players that they be cussing out week in and week out, be saying that they need backup for Saka, but then they're saying that they're gonna go win the title when you've got no backup for Saka, which he was just crying about. It doesn't they're not making sense in it, and I can see through what you lot are saying in it. And I knew we'd finish above them, no matter what.
You know what's so mad? I actually, ironically, predict them to win the league because I genuinely thought, like a lot of people, that the trajectory. You just assume they're gonna go up, and they would have done enough, and then they're gonna win the league. So I kind of as a Chelsea fan accepted it. I was like, yeah, you know what? They'll win the league. But we'll do better, and I just firmed it. To see it this season where they're below us, forget tomorrow. 2 points behind us is even bad enough. That's bad at 1 point, obviously, because they got the point in it. But still, being behind us, basically halfway through the season, well, not quite, but you know what I mean, is unacceptable. That's not fair. Yeah, and the thing is there's so many different ways to view the negatives. There's so many different ways to dissect the games. There's so many different ways. You could jab the bear. That's the issue. There isn't one way. Now that's a problem because that means there's more than one reason or more than 2-3 reasons why they're not winning games, which therefore means you're reluctant to kind of accept if you're an Arsenal fan that maybe you can't win the league. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where it's what can Arsenal do, Ahmed, to change? Is it literally managerial? Is it personnel? What is it?
You know, bro.
Like I said, there's so many branches. Like what?
I would almost
I would
actually argue, bro. Yeah, the branches intersect. You know what I mean? You know, like how when you're doing when you've got a graph here and you're trying to find you're trying to find a certain line here, you do the little X and Y thing. Yeah, I think there's a certain section where both the manager and I think the transfers intersect in the sense that I think the manager. At least Arteta, the way he looks like at Arsenal and the way Arsenal fans talk to me, he has full control. He asks for these players. He chooses these players. You know, and so for me, a big part of it is gonna have to be. I think he stayed a season too long, bro. I think the honest truth has got to be that Arteta probably is the guy before the guy. I've always said that for me, he was their potch essentially. I've always maintained that's probably what he was for these guys. So you got to move on from him. And then the second thing is for me, you then have to bring in a better left wing, in my personal opinion, because that left wing they've got right now is dying, and I think you need a main man up top. It's really as simple as that, bro. Those are the two positions that you just got to look at. I need a main man up top, someone on the left wing, and because I know possibly Partey is leaving, Jorginho is leaving, you're looking at maybe a ball playing six. You know, we obviously have Lavia in that position, or Enzo. They need something like that in that position, obviously, for the future. That's what they need, bro.
Is that now or at the start of the league? Was that now or at the start of the league?
They needed that. I think the six they could have survived without this season, but the other two positions, which is the left wing and the striker, they needed this season, bro. Yeah. They needed those two.
Yeah, because I know that Partey was supposed to go to Juve or something. That was like a story that was coming out at the time back when they was
I heard about that.
They might have needed the six, but then they still had Marino coming in that they was hyping in it, so they didn't even need that. So that I think you might have forgot that one. They got Marino, they got that guy. So
see, I forgot Marino. I keep forgetting he even plays for them. I keep forgetting he plays for these men. I keep forgetting he plays for them.
All they needed was a left wing and a striker, bro. That's all they needed.
Team,
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all they needed, because really and truthfully, they was hyping up Martin. Well, no, sorry. All they needed was a backup right winger and a striker, because they were saying all they needed was backup for Saka, because Saka was dying on the right side.
No, that wasn't the one. That wasn't the one. That was one. What they were saying was they needed a left 8 to unlock Martinelli.
That was the thing.
No, but that was Marino. No, but that was Marino's job.
Yes,
no, but
I'm saying, so Marino signing, whether it was Marino or me, it was basically to unlock Martinelli.
Yeah,
that was what it was.
And they needed a backup right winger and a striker.
They're only now saying they need a left winger. They're only now saying that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Now they're saying they need a left winger. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said they needed a backup right winger and the striker.
Yeah, so they were saying backup for Saka. This is what they said. They said the defense is perfect, which is not perfect, but we can all understand the call. The defense isn't an issue. I don't think anyway. They said the midfield has depth other than left 8. They didn't mind getting rid of Smith Rowe. They didn't care about Vieira. They didn't care about these men. They don't mind Jorginho as a backup. Partey, Rice, Jorginho, Odegaard, they were happy with. And they didn't have any injuries last season, by the way, for context. So they definitely weren't unhappy with the squad. Exactly. Do you understand? Then the left 8 was to unlock the left wing, because the left wing last season wasn't performing. And they put that down to, we have no left 8 who can do what Odegaard does on the right. Concentrate, man, them. Yeah? So that was the issue. And then obviously the striker, by the way, in which half of them did say Havertz was okay. Half of them said that.
I remember.
Yep.
All making stuff up.
Keys. They had the keys. Yep. There was other people that wanted different
fans. Yep. So I'm saying, almost we're gonna be like, bro, we're gonna chat to these man, because there's all different excuses, and now you know what they're doing, man. But I don't like is the heads down puppy thing. It's the and they're all doing it. But they all had the most chest barking at the fence, and now when you come up to the fence, open the door, it's like, we're crap, man. Tell me why, bro. I'm just trying to hear that.
Yes, I hear that, bro. I just think for me the issue is, you can't have all this chest and then be complaining about afterwards, bro. You gotta accept the game, innit? You gotta accept the game, bro. You said you guys are good enough. You believe in the team. We can't now go back on it and say, okay, we've got hindsight now. Everything's like this, bro. You believed in Martinelli. You believed in Havertz. You believed in was it called Marino? You believed in I don't know who else is there, like that's this man, Declan Rice. Declan Rice, honestly, for me, I kind of feel he's having like a massive decline from like season 1 to season 2. He's another one that I look at. I'm like, what's happened to him?
Great point, yeah. No, don't even try to interrupt you. Trying to literally gauge on that point. King, you know what the issue is?
Mm-hmm.
That can be said for a lot of their players. Like, arguably, other than the back two, and I'll say Raya. Okay, I give Timber a slight because he hasn't made any errors or been poor. But other than that, them 5, was it goalkeeper, 2 centre backs, and right back? Other than those 4, you could argue every single player is downgraded, not downgraded, underperforming. Maybe if you're being extremely pedantic, you say Saka's doing his level, which is he's maintaining his GA. He's probably the only one.
Partey
as well, but he doesn't play as much.
Timber as well. I would actually argue Timber as well.
No, he's put Timber.
I said goalkeeper, 2 centre backs, and right back in it. But then, to be fair, King, you're right. Like I can probably include Partey, but he doesn't play. He's not. I wouldn't say he's an integral part. If he's out the team, it's not a massive downgrade. With the rest of the other 4, I think Timber being out, Gabriel, Saliba, Raya, or Saka, they go out the team. I think there's a massive drop off. But why is it that like we can literally say, other than the defense, every single player is underperforming? What is that? Is it the pressure? Is it the manager? Because it's the same manager and the same players.
I think it's the manager keeps on getting because I know you guys probably get the manager's getting more and more defensive, bro. Like the players, I think at least the attacking players and some of the like attacking midfielder players, bro, they're doing I think they're doing so much work on the defensive side. By the time that they have to then go from the defense to the attack, bro, you know what I mean? Is the energy there anymore? You know what I mean? Is the energy there anymore, bro? Like, I'll be honest. Like, you need to also look at this here. As like one thing, I give credit to Poch, that listen, I know we don't give a lot of credit to Poch here at Chelsea, is he actually made us a competent counter-attacking side, which is that the moment we get into transition, our players know where to go, where to be, and when to pass, right? The vast majority of them, they can't counter-attack that like that, bro. There's no like speed, pass. Liverpool could do that really well with Klopp because Klopp was really good at that. Poch did that with us, taught us that, and Maresca's kind of just continued to do that aspect of our game a little bit better. But they can't. You see the way they counter-attack, bro. They can't do their counter-attack quite well. They're not efficient at it. And so whenever they get those opportunities, bro, they're not putting it in. They're not finishing the chances there too. So I think that's just a big aspect. But I just think for me, Arteta's been there too long. I'll be honest. That's what it just comes down to. The man has been there too long, bro.
And I think their players are burnt out as well.
Yes,
because they're trying to do what we did, and it's not working, innit? And they started it. They started it earlier than us, and started to see results later than us. Does that make sense? Do you get what I'm saying? And because of that, the players that you've now kept over the time are now starting to decline. Like our players was at times as well. Like Fabinho started declining, Henderson started declining, people started declining. I think theirs might be coming a bit too early, which is why they've now turned into set piece FC. And in the second half of the season, they might turn into an open play kind of team. That might be what he's trying to do, might be. But at the end of the day, I just think at the moment, again, I think they're burnt out. I think they're burnt out. Like in terms of mentality as well, they're burnt out because they're thinking, bro, like we're gonna go another season of this stuff. Like now we've still got to get above Liverpool again, and then City might come out of nowhere again.
Yeah, that's a good point. They're in the same position yet again.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Like in terms of like they're chasing the team.
It's very hard to keep that mentality, bro. I'll be honest, man.
Can't.
It's really hard, bro. When you're facing one team, it's already bad enough, bro. But when you're facing now, you've got Liverpool in the picture. You've now got Chelsea now liking around even. I would make even the argument for, right? Even though we don't consider ourselves like tower guys at the end of the day. But now it went from one guy, you're now facing four different men. You know what I mean? Like that is just, it makes it much more.
And they was warned as well. They was warned. They was warned about this as well. They was warned. Yeah, go on, Jess. Go on.
Yeah, listen. On your point, you hit no on the head. Do you know why? Because you said something like, Ahmed just mentioned it about that the same like message every year and year. Yeah, you've proven it because Klopp left and you've improved.
Yep.
You know what
That's the
saved
same
Klopp?
11.
You know what saved
That's
Klopp?
it.
Yeah.
That's the punchline.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you know what? I
With the
would say
same
is
team, by the way. This basically the same 11, and people would argue not worse,
just
but like
slower
no
tempo,
transfers.
slower
It's
tempo. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the
That's
same
it.
thing.
And you know what he did? Slower tempo.
But by the way,
And I
our
would say
ball
out of
presence was
position.
so far.
So far,
Because
obviously, so
Klopp
far,
did.
and you're much better
Yeah.
out of position, in my personal opinion. The
Yeah,
way
yeah. You
teams
can see
can't
that the
counter
goals
you as much as
conceded.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't counter you as they could have under
Because we're
under
not
Klopp's system.
playing proper high line balls, and
Mhm.
we're not going proper full gung ho no more.
Exactly.
We're now willing to dictate. If we lose the ball, don't panic, bro. Like, you know, all our players ain't so much as higher up the pitch and all of that. We can get back into play if you just calm, don't panic. Do you know what I mean? That's what I saw in the first place, and that's what I saw him bringing in. And people called me crazy, but I saw this from pre-season, and then I saw it in the first couple games, and I said, yeah, bro. I said, if we can sustain this, yeah, then at the end of the day, we're gonna, you know, do our thing. At the end of the day, as I said, I believe we'll sustain it. I've seen it be sustainable from last season. All it needed to do was be slowed down. Now, if we get to Jan, when we get to Jan, all we need now, in my opinion, send Kwanzaa out on loan, 2 centre backs, get Robbo out the club, 2 left backs,
Yeah, he needs to leave, man.
A backup DM and another striker. Either get Nunes out the club or send him to the left wing in it and get us another striker in it. That's what I think we need in it, and that's it.
No, facts. You man don't need a lot. Like, you've done the hard bit, getting the core. The hard bit now is going to be like replacing the players who are eventually going to leave. That's the toughest part, because it's like, we'll talk about Liverpool. We'll talk about Liverpool soon. Yeah, we'll talk about, because you man also drop point. But going back to Arsenal, man, like, yeah, like the same manager came in for Liverpool and they've improved, and Arsenal might need that. And players,
I can blend it in.
in.
Did they ever replace Xhaka? Did they ever replace Xhaka?
No,
They never replaced Xhaka.
No, I never did.
They haven't replaced Xhaka.
Xhaka right now would be cooking. Even if you wanted to do the progressive thing, Xhaka's good at holding the ball and spraying them, and you know what I'm saying,
he's better at crashing the box
and being resolute.
Well. He's better at
and
crashing
box in the box. So Xhaka's he's a master of all trades, isn't it? No, sorry, he's a jack of all trades. Like, he knows what he's doing, but obviously his issue is probably athleticism. So that's the only thing that will let him down. But regardless, he performed before he left. So the thing is, like,
athleticism. Yeah, I wouldn't even say his athleticism was bad. I wouldn't even say that about Xhaka.
No, not bad. But I'll just say, like, if you were to argue why it wasn't a negative him moving on, it's just because of that. I would say, like, if you think about Arsenal's press, like, a lot of their players are athletes. If you look at every single one of their players, they can all run.
Do you think they've lost a lot of technical ability? Do you think they've lost that technical ability, Chads? What you said, because I've seen some of my mates were saying to me that he's brought in a lot of guys that are a bit more kick and run sort of guys and not really, competent on the ball per se.
I wouldn't say a technical ability, because the same players we saw last year amount of points. Same players that got to basically the last day of the season, literally 4 or 5 months ago. So I wouldn't say that. I'd probably just say it's mentality and tactics. And what I would also say, it's hard to explain, yeah, but like, if you man play the sport in general or FIFA, okay, man in the chat. Firstly, both King and Ahmed's channels in the description below. Straight away, they're there. Go refresh your page, check it out, and subscribe to both their channels. Community grows, we all grow. Do you understand? It's not just about the stream, enjoying the content now, late on a Saturday. I'm happy man enjoying. But subscribe, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel as well. We're closing at 1.5k. Funny enough. God's good in it. So let's keep moving, yeah? Let's go. But as I was saying, yeah, you know what I'm saying? The main thing is that I would say is that I would just say is like, the same players getting the same message can affect you. Like, you're young guys, you're like 25, 24, 23, the same message over and over again. And eventually things wear out, man. Things just wear out. It's difficult. If, like I said before, my example before I shouted at the channels is, if you play FIFA or you play football, you play rugby, whatever sport you like, momentum exists. Momentum is not tangible. Mentality and momentum, you can't touch it. You can't, like, mathematically work it out and go, yeah, I could King and Ahmed this year. I'm going to motivate them to say this. No, it doesn't work like that. It's all about how it's your mentality, the way you're working, and that all feeds into how momentum works. So when chips are down, you still got the mentality to keep going, and that can fade away when you don't win. That's what one of you two said before. All of a sudden now, for the 4th year in a row, you're looking over your shoulder or looking above you.
Yeah.
Whether we top 4 3 years ago or last 2 years being the Premier League, it's tough. If you play any sport and you're losing set, bro, you naturally, the 4th set now, even if you make it there, you're already drained because it's already taken you X amount of energy to get to that point in the first place.
100%.
Even if Arsenal were to come back, who really trusts them to go all the way, really? Who really? What, PTSD again?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's actually true. And especially if they don't do anything in Jan, I definitely would have no faith. But I have no faith from now anyway. Like I said, bro, I can't lie to you still. You know, like people are saying it's our league to bottle. If they want to say that, they can say that. But at the end of the day, by the end of the 38 games, I believe we'll win the league, innit? Regardless if we're up, going above and below Chelsea, above and below Chelsea, above and below Chelsea. I don't give a toss in it. At the end of the day, at the end of them 38 games, I believe Liverpool will be on top of the league. Whether that's by 3, 5, 6, 9, whatever points, I don't give a damn in it. But I know we're gonna win the league. I can't lie still.
Oh, so we'll touch on Liverpool now. Got the last 20 minutes or so. So today was interesting. Talk to me about the game, man. What happened today?
Robbo, Bozo.
I didn't watch the game, by the way. That's not, I genuinely don't know. So yeah.
Robbo, Bozo moment. He got a red. I can't lie. Fulham were playing well. Like I won't be disingenuous in it. Like I can't lie. Fulham were playing well in it. But like I said, I've been saying in it. Yeah. Once we went down to 10 men, I believe we deserve to win the game. Yes, they came back to be beating us 2-1 again, but at the same time we was putting bare pressure on them, bare pressure on them, bro. And that Kwanzaa sub, yeah, that's the only thing I can criticize Arnie for today. That Kwanzaa sub was a howler, bro. If it's not broken at the back, don't try and fix it, bro. Like, just don't try and fix it, innit? It's already broken as it is.
Who did he come on for?
Was it Jones? Was it Jones? I think he came on for Jones. Was it Jones? Yeah, I think it was Jones.
He made a defensive sub. He
made a defensive sub towards the end. I think Jones got injured, and he decided to do a sub. If I remember correctly, I can't remember if it was the Elliott sub that Jones got in. No, I think it was. Yeah, he got injured. He got injured for that. Yeah, and he made a sub, and he put Gravenberch back in the middle of the pitch, and he put Kwanzaa at the back, innit? And as soon as Kwanzaa went to the back, yeah, that's when everything just went left. It just went left, bro. How we didn't get his man on that, how Robertson beat him for the ball on that post, how you didn't slide it, do something, like get that ball away from the guy. You know he's coming. It's disappointing.
Oh, was it that bad? Wow.
Yeah, no, it was a howl.
I heard Liverpool fans say Trent was poor for both goals.
But
is that true?
He probably was, yeah.
Not even a scapegoat. I'm just genuinely. That's what people said,
I don't think. You know, bro. I will talk on every single player. He probably was, yeah. But my focus at that specific time wasn't Trent in it. It was Kwanzaa in it. Yeah. If Trent was part of the build up, because after replays you don't really see anything. I mean, like after the thing's gone, you don't really see anything during the replays and that too tough, innit? Yeah, unless you're actually fully focused on it. And I was focused on Monster stream at the same time, innit? Yeah, so I was multitasking, innit? Yeah, but bro, to me, it was Kwanzaa, innit? Like to me, I blame Kwanzaa for that goal because you could have kicked that ball out. You could have done something along them lines. Trent didn't have a mistake. Go on.
So you saying, yeah, to being an overall perspective, are you saying this game was on the players, not the manager? In terms of like the reason why you dropped 2 points at home to a team you should be being at home, like what's because you spoke about both. Arsenal.
No, I'm gonna say both. I'm gonna say both. Because
this isn't, by the way, this isn't the first time you slipped at home and nearly lost. This happened before with Forest.
No, that's true. That's true.
So is this like a thing where every now and again you manage to drop points at home? That's what I'm asking.
I don't think so. But then again,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that we're not a team that can't drop points in it. That I will never say we're unbeatable team to an extent. Do you get what I'm saying? I think like we'll lose a game here or there. We might draw a game here or there, but I don't see it being a consistent thing of us dropping points at home, innit? Like today, again, Robbo getting sent off absolutely messed it up, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, what do you think about this comment here? What Jay
He
Street
didn't
says?
need to put Kwanzaa on the pitch. Kwanzaa didn't need to touch the pitch full stop, bro. Kwanzaa didn't need to. Kwanzaa had a howler the game before, and we're crediting him because he came on for like 10 minutes on the Man City game that was basically dead in the water. We was doing our thing. Like, bro, Kwanzaa didn't need to come on the game. 10 men on the pitch, bro. See out the game, bro. We've got momentum as well, bro. Bare momentum. Kwanzaa ain't physical, and he ain't thingy enough for this thing, bro. He isn't. We didn't need that. We had the leadership that was at the back, and we was actually staying stronger than when Kwanzaa came on the pitch and completely messed it up. So I don't understand.
AJ kind of touched on that as well. He says obviously the drop off between Konate and Gomez is mad, which is true. But
yeah, I mean that's been always a known thing. Yeah, it's always been.
Yeah, is that been a thing? Like, is that a main problem? Because it's not really it impacts you, but I wouldn't say it's like a main issue.
I wouldn't say it's a main issue. Now it's a main issue because we've got another left back out. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so Tsimikas is out, Bradley's out. Now we've got Robbo out and Konate is out. So that's
four. It's Spurs next week, bro. It's Spurs next week, right?
Wait, yeah, Konate's out.
Yeah, Konate is injured, bro.
He's been out for 6 weeks, isn't he? He's out for 6 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, or 5-6 weeks.
Oh my days! I just
wasn't
realized
that
why.
Wasn't that Bradley?
Yeah, I just seen it.
I don't think Konate is 6 weeks, if I remember.
This is the thing, man. All the teams are gonna feel it because we might feel it tomorrow. We got Balashile playing.
Bro,
the thing is, man,
like every team's got this issue where there's not going to be two.
I'm just gonna listen. Like, I'm just, you know what I'm praying for tomorrow, bro. I'm just praying, because Brentford usually, it's at least this season away from home have been really poor. That we're gonna be able to handle business up front. I'm relying on Jackson. This gave me a few goals. Harvard has given me a goal. That's outscored up him. I'm not even like saying they're gonna even defend correctly. I'm just saying let's outscore these guys to me, please. You know what I mean? Let's outscore them, bro.
Yeah, that's Pete, man.
You gotta watch out for their set pieces as well, still, because
we'll preview the game in literally next 5 minutes when Armin to cut because we'll cut at 11 o'clock anyway. But Liverpool, man. I agree with you. I don't really see. I'll get Armin's thoughts as well. I don't really see this as a big deal. Like, oh my days, because your man drew, and you still got the fighting spirit. Salah still come with clutch moments. And again, context. The last drop points you had was a long time ago. I think Arsenal away from home, which is very understandable. Most teams will take a draw at Arsenal.
No, Newcastle as well away.
True, and you drew. But again, you drew these games.
Yeah,
but you didn't lose them.
I hear.
The problem still drop points. They're not worse. Do you not think? Listen, obviously losses are bad, but like draws, listen, 1 or 2 draws, we're still okay. We're not dropping all the points totally, but like 2 points here, another 2 points there, 2 points somewhere else.
You know what I would say to this though? This is true, but their record and their form doesn't make it an argument. Because if they win 4 and draw 1, they'll still win the league.
But currently you've won 2 in a row. That's the difference.
But remember, we missed the Everton game.
That's what I'm saying. We're not going to...
Yeah.
And this is on the assumption, by the way, if they do this, Chelsea would have to better the results, by 6.
Yes.
It was like, no. What would it be by, boys? It would be by 2 if we close the gap. It would be 5. Because you drop points.
2 wins and a draw, isn't it?
Yeah, so
that'd be 2 wins and a draw. Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. Actually, that's not that much because we've got to play at home as well. It's a fair point, but I feel like because of Liverpool's previous form, I think it's fair to say if Liverpool's to then draw the next game, then obviously I'll change my point of view. But we haven't seen a trend where you man drop points and then continue that. It's usually been you drop points, you win and get games in a trot. You drop points, you win games. Yes, Newcastle away again. I'll say it again. Most people are taking a point Newcastle away. Nearly every
Newcastle
single
is
person.
hard, man.
We'll
Newcastle
get
is hard, bro.
bantered because we're top of the league. Chelsea will
Yeah.
get slaughtered because 1 billion. Liverpool gets slaughtered because you got Salah and all these man. That's football, innit? But on a realistic vibe, a point away from Emirates and James's Park, most people are taking that. It's two of the toughest places to go. So we're not gonna act like stupid idiots and say, "Nah, I should have won those games, man." Maybe, but it's not a good like given thing, innit? So
yeah, it's not. Especially Newcastle.
Let's see if Liverpool continue this like. We'll draw, like Roman said, too many draws here. If you draw the next game now, there's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Now the gap's close to 4-3.
Well,
And then,
I
then
believe
the
3-4. I believe the gunmen's are back. I can't lie. I can't lie. You know, I think Nunes is about to hit the bench.
Talking it, man.
Now. You know what I mean?
Jota's back. Let's hope he can stay fit for a few games, man. The thing for you is that you just got to hope Jota can remain fit for the rest of the season.
No, I just got to hope Jota can remain fit till fucking January, bro, and hope that my manager goes and gets us a striker, bro. That's what I need to hope, bro. That's what I need to hope. I can't lie to you. Yeah, I need a striker in Jan. I can't lie. Like, all jokes aside, like, it's the same thing I've said to Arsenal. Defense, did they say defense wins you titles? No, outscoring your opponents does, isn't it? Yeah, and we need a striker, bro. In my honest opinion, I'm saying we need a striker. If we're gonna continue to keep going and keep doing what we need to do, we need to outscore our opponents, innit? Yeah. So Nunes doing that, no. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you want to push him to the wing, because he got his assist today for the Jota goal, I'll give him his credit for that, innit? Yeah. Because if you know, links will kill me if I don't give him his little props in it. Yeah. So you know, he got his props in it. But in front of goal, that guy is trash, and we need a striker. We need a striker, and we definitely need a centre back and a left back. That is a given, guaranteed. Yeah.
This is the thing. Yeah, like we'll literally move on to Chelsea now. Because perfect segue because you're talking about transfers and ambition. Because if any club's not going to show ambition, it would definitely be Liverpool. But dare I say it, bro? They can't be doing another window where they don't spend money. Can I say that? Like,
you can say
is
that.
it another? Like, can I not? Like, Ahmed, I can confidently say they're gonna spend peas. There's no way they can't. Like,
I don't know.
How could you not?
I don't know, bro. The problem, I think, another thing that we need to
How
also
could
realize,
how can you not spend money?
You need to. You know the issue is, guys. Yeah, while I hear like this money needs to be spent, we also need to realize it's the January transfer window too. It's probably the harder one out of the two windows to spend in, because when you're gonna be spending in this period, there's gonna be premium charges hit on you, bro. It's not like,
I hear you,
and also a lot of clubs. Okay, go.
But you only need two positions. If I'm completely honest, you only need to get like two positions, and that's another centre back and a right back.
I think we'll 100% sign a centre back.
I think we already got a centre back locked and loaded. Yeah,
there's too many briefings about like Arejo and all these men in it. Like too many for me to not believe they're looking for one. But the issue is this. I'm gonna link this to Liverpool. If we move to Chelsea, we're talking about Chelsea now anyway. But I don't think ours now being changed, our clubs to randomly just do things for this season. I think our clubs, especially yours, King, is very strategic. They'll do things like we'll wait till summer and then make the right move. These men are chess piece movers. They only move the right piece when it matters the most. They don't like to make backup choices. Like, how many times have we seen Liverpool make a random signing or unexpected?
Yeah. But I think the Nunes one was a rash signing. We didn't need Nunes when we bought
But that's
him.
when you didn't have any sporting director.
Yes.
Different. It's context.
True.
I was Klopp saying I want to strike and he believed in him. That's very different. Now you got my man back. That won't happen, bro.
No, that won't happen. But we will spend in Jan, though. But we will spend in Jan.
That's what I'm saying. I refuse to believe you won't. That's my point.
Okay.
Listen. I know Chelsea. Yeah, they will always spend it in January if they feel that the guy they want, in the summer might be getting taken.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, 100%.
That's the thing. They always do. Our club, they want to give them credit. If they want someone and they want to like stop the chase happening, they'll get it done in January before the opposition come in.
Yeah. So Arejo, for example, if they see Real Madrid link, they get murmurs that Bayern Munich or Man City or Man United are looking for him, then they don't mind paying 65 million split into 6-7 year payments to get the guy now
for the next season,
rather than like wait and then miss out and then that guy could come in and help us in the league anyway. So in that scenario, if that has to be the case, we don't know if Chelsea will sustain this. But anyway, man, talking about Chelsea before we go, Chelsea and City both play tomorrow. By the way, mad kickoff times for Chelsea. Chelsea play at 7 p.m. by the way.
7
on a
p.m.
Sunday,
is crazy, bro.
Which
and
is
it's not even on
flipping mad.
TV, bro. You know, the one time I decided, you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the game today.
I'm going to the game, bro. That's what's so tight.
See, you're lucky, man.
I've got to make it back for my stream at 10:30. It's gonna be so tight.
Yeah, that's gonna
be so. Gonna be
I mean, the lucky gift I have is that I live next door to the stadium, innit? So it's like 5 stops away from my house, which is whenever I do my usual road movies. But like, honestly, Brentford, this is a game what I'm looking at. I'm hoping I can win this game on a personal level, and then just from a class, I want to break this class in it. I just want to make sure we get our 3 points. You know, a lot of the guys didn't even go. None of the random were in minus 12 degrees in Astana. You know what I mean? Putting in that work at 3:30 p.m. So they got to be ready and locked and loaded, man, for this game, for sure, man. And I think for me, we're going to outscore them, in my personal opinion, in this game. And I would probably go 3-1 Chelsea.
Yeah, 100%. I think 3-1's fair, man. I think 3-1's fair, but I'm going to say the King, he went, he doesn't know we haven't beaten them in the Premier League yet.
That's what a lot of people don't know that. You know when I say, listen, this is a picture. They be saying to you, "Oh, you're joking, man. You're trolling," like something like that. They don't know.
Like, could you, like, guys? I'm going to stadium here. I can already foresee, like, a Bremer and then we like tearing up. What's his name? Buddy Chile, and this guy turning like, bro. I mean, I can see it already. Them running.
No, you know what? I'm gonna give Buddy Chile a little bit of credit.
5 or something.
I will give Buddy Chile a little bit of credit here in that this season, whenever he's played in the left hand side, in like that 3 in like a 3-back role. Yeah, well, Gusto doesn't invert, but Kukurea does instead. He's been playing really well, bro. He actually looks a lot more solid.
I hear it. But still, he's still slow in it, and these lot are fast. I'm really paranoid in it. Like,
and Bummer's fast. I think Wisa is. I think he's. I don't know if he's like fast or more so that he's very agile. I think that's
nimble, isn't it? Yeah, agile.
He's a lot more. Yeah, he's a lot more agile on the ball. I'd probably say.
Set pieces is what you man got to watch out for. I can't lie.
Honestly, I think this season we've not been obviously touch wood. Obviously for this game too, we've been all right at set pieces wise. We've not been actually getting. We've not been getting crashed on at least set pieces wise this season because of
Have you come up against
it's been better
like Arsenal and Brentford though? Because
we beat Arsenal. No, Arsenal we drew against them.
Arsenal didn't cause any issues in set pieces against us.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it was what game did who cleared it off the line? It was what game is it where Cole had to clear it off the Aston Villa? The Aston Villa game we were a bit dodgy because Cole had to clear it off the
Aston
line.
Villa was that was.
It wasn't like
Fofana was moving a bit mad in that game, bro. You know, I was watching it live. I was telling Fofana, chill out, big man. You know what I mean? He was doing a bit too much, bro.
But someone made a stat. Yeah, they said that Chelsea have less goals conceded than our expected goals. I mean, we kind of expected to concede 9 more goals than we have. Which says 2 things. A, the players are stepping up to the quality-wise, so they're making better decisions and positioning. And B, we still have a lot of issues at the back.
Exactly.
So it's like how much longer do we look at that and go, is it a bit of a fluke, or are they actually at their certain level where they're actually stopping goals? Because we don't want to get to a point where, yes, the one that conceding less goals, but we're still conceding X amount of XG per game. I don't like seeing those kind of stats because even against Spurs, bro, we won, but we conceded 3 goals. It's like that's a bit mad.
Stats are stats, though, innit? Stats are stats. Just don't concede the goals, innit? You know what I mean? Like stats be statsing, bro. Just don't concede it. As long as you don't concede it, and that means you know your players are doing even better at defending, like you said, and being in the right positions and all those sorts of things at the right time. And then you know your goalkeeper's actually doing what he's supposed to do. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So don't 100%. See it as that. As long as you don't concede, just don't concede, bro. Bun stats, bro. Sometimes you just gotta actually use your eyes, innit? And if you see a team working well, then you know there's a difference. If you're getting counter attacked in that, then it's a completely different situation because you know you're outnumbered at the back. So your defenders have now done a great thing in a great situation where you was outnumbered at the back, but you've conceded XG. Do you get what I'm saying? Context.
What are you saying for the game tomorrow then? Because we've got our perspective. I'll give my 2 pence. What are you saying? Do you feel like
I need a Brentford?
No, take the hopium out of it. Yeah,
No,
I knew you were
I
gonna
need a
come with that.
Brentford draw. No, all jokes aside, I need
Of
a Brentford
course, you
draw.
want
'Cause
Brentford to drop. I'm saying, like,
no,
what do you think that?
wait, hear me out,
Yeah.
wait, hear me out. I know Brentford, yeah, can at least get something because they've done okay this season. The problem is, yeah, like you said, it's your defense and them being in the positions at the right times and you not conceding the goals because they will get chances. Like we know, and the thing is, Mbeumo and Visser this season, they're actually finishing their dinner. Do you get what I'm saying to you? So that's why I'm saying to you, a draw could be on the table. Like it could be on the table, innit? It just depends on, your defensive attributes. So in my opinion, I think it will be a draw. Like I genuinely think it'll be a draw. I think it'll be a high scoring draw if it is a draw though. 2-2 or 3-3.
Yeah, I get 100%. A lot of people predicting high scoring. Could be one of those games where it's opposite. You never know, but like tomorrow's game, it's like the Man City and Man United game where like no one really knows how it's gonna go. Even though Chelsea are in sick form, no one really can say convincingly Chelsea will win. Unless you're doing the whole like the reverse psychology. Yeah, Chelsea's gonna win this easily, man. Them ones. But if you're not doing that, then if you're a real footballing guy, person or girl, whatever, like you're not gonna be like, Chelsea will easily win this because we haven't beaten Brentford in the Prem for a reason. These bogey teams in football exist, by the way. I used to never believe this stuff. When I used to hear like, things like, Tottenham have never beat, like Man City never beaten Tottenham at ground. You dismiss it, you go, and then it happens every single year, and you're like, okay, this is more than just a stat. That's a stat.
I'm
like,
so honest, Chaz. If we beat Brentford at home tomorrow, obviously that that is, I don't know if they say that's a sign or something like that. That's that for me is a real sign that I think the team is really going in a good direction, bro. Because if we can beat our curses, bro, usually the sign the team is going in an upward trajectory. At least in my eyes.
2 grounds, by the way, King for context, back to back, which is the curse thing I was talking about. It's Brentford at home and Everton away. 2 grounds or our ground and Everton away. We never do good at ever. Everton away.
I'm 50-50 on his comment though about you lot not going in the right direction if you don't beat your curse like that. Like you know what I mean? It's like City didn't beat Tottenham last season, but they still won the league. Like you can't, you know what I mean? Like you can't.
I think with Chelsea, it's a little bit different thing with Chelsea, bro.
I hear you, but at the same time, we haven't been winning 4 on the bounce.
Yeah.
So
no. I get no. Obviously, it's a bit of a different context, obviously, but I'm saying,
of course, I know your point. By the way,
saying that you're not going in the right direction.
100%. I get your point. If we draw this game, I don't even think rivals will really laugh. It'd just be like, you man don't really win, and you just didn't turn up. But at the same time, it's more like he's talking about the expectation. So if we beat them, despite being a bogey team, despite not beating them in the league, people and Chelsea fans are like, rah. So pressure was on. Everyone took points, and we still won against a team we never beat.
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay. And then you go away to Everton away, which we never win at. Minimum get a result. It's like, rah. Get a win, dare I say it. It's like, rah. Everyone, then, bro, this time next week or next weekend, Sunday, if we win both these games, you'll start seeing Chelsea fans in these chats and on panels start talking a lot more. I'm telling you for a fact, by the way, a lot more of him. Because at that point, if you can beat Brentford at home, Everton away, Tottenham away, then realistically, who are you going to drop points to? Because they're all different levels of teams, like mid-table, and you got lower, you got tough away grounds. Then it's just beating the big 6 teams. By the way, you don't need to beat the big 6 teams to win the league. You don't need to.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
You don't need to, bro. It's proven this season. No one's going to probably reach 90 points. I mean, Liverpool could if they continue, but who's saying they're going to win 15 out of 16?
I think the league is going to
not going to do that, are they?
So it's going to be around about the 80s, definitely for sure. I think mid-80s is probably going to be what.
Yeah, so if Chelsea just beat all the small teams like we've been doing and pick up a few points at home, a win here and there, that's what I'm saying. But in my opinion, I'll say win the title race for now, but I don't think we'll be there for I'll happily say it, bro. I don't mind. Armin's a bit different. We had disagreement that was stream.
Listen, I said to them, if when I say win the title race, that's fair enough. But I just don't know yet if you can finish the story. That's the issue I've always said. Let us see if you can finish it, and then the conversation can happen. But right now, of course, if you say by data, by points, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that's how I'm going off here, just by pure maths and our form and the way we're playing is good. So I'm not going to be like, we're not. And then we are in the end. And I'm like, I didn't really believe. So I kind of do believe we are. If we go out of it, we're not bottlers. We're not this and that. We haven't got enough minerals. So hopefully we can push, get top 4, top 3, and then we'll see next season. But anyway, perfect stream, quick stream as well. Love King and Ahmed jumping in last minute. That really appreciate that, bro. And everyone who's watching the playback and live, their channels are below. Subscribe to their channels, push their subs up, get my subs up as well.
I'm actually going to be doing a Chelsea preview right now, actually, on my channel. So if you want to say,
I didn't even know how to redirect, so I'll message you and figure out how to do it. I didn't even know how to do it yet, but
it's all right. No problem, bro.
Oh wait, send me a WhatsApp how to do it, by the way, because you probably do know how to do it.
I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you.
We're about to end off now. Subscribe, like people. We'll see you tomorrow on Carnage, 10:30.
Big up.
Be there.
10:30.